guys, today we're going to be doing some yummy nummies, and these are from SillySquishies.com. And for those of you that have never seen these before, they are basically the US version of the Poppin' Cookin' sets. So there's a Poppin' Cookin' hamburger set that I've done before on my channel. We're going to try it out. So this one is the Best Ever Burger Maker. And it looks like it has a little burger, some fries, and a drink. And you do need to microwave it, but yeah, so we're just going to see what happens. Opening the box, let's see what we get. We get our tray with some mixing utensils and our little cup. We get the instructions, which are in English, which is a benefit to having a USA version. Then there is this little pamphlet. I guess shows you all the different ones that they have. Chicken nugget, that sounds terrifying. I don't know if I want to do the chicken nugget one. So there's that, and then you get your packet of packets. So it looks like there's 6 that we need. Okay, so I took everything out of the packaging and kind of laid it out. These are the instructions, which look very easy to follow. So it looks like the first step we need to do is remove the tray, which I already did. Use scissors to cut the magic tray along the indented lines. It is a kitchen magic tray. So it looks like I need to cut off. I've cut my pieces apart. This says open the burger packet and tray 1, mix together 3 round scoops of powder with 3 square scoops of water. Divide it evenly into tray 6 and 7. This is our burger packet. Oh, it smells like taco meat. Ugh, it smells kind of bad actually. We have this tool which has a scoop, a rounded scoop, and then a squared scoop. So we need 3 of the round scoops. That is tray 1. So I have meat powder all over my hands. I don't like it. It's kind of actually annoying to have to scoop it out of the packet. Like I wish you could just dump the whole packet in and not have to measure out of it. So 1, 3. Okie dokie. Oh, it looks so gross. Okay, that looks gross. It says to divide it evenly into trays 6 and 7. Oh, it just smells weird. It smells very strongly of meat right now. So I'm going to try to divide this between 6 and 7. Okay, so we got our meats, our meat patties. That look kind of gross. Then it says open the bun packet. This one. It says in tray 2, mix together 5 round scoops of powder to 3 square scoops of water. Then divide that between 8 and 9. I just got powder all over myself. Don't wear black pants when you do this. So it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of hard to like do this because you have to make sure that it's even. So I don't really like that so much. It's kind of messy, especially for kids. Like, at least in terms of measuring things, I feel like the other version is better. So I guess they just want you to be able to make more. So I guess that's cool. That's cool, I guess. 3. Stir up the buns. And then it says to divide it between 8 and 9. So this is super liquidy, so I'm just gonna Try to pour it. Now it says to microwave the tray for 20 seconds and allow to cool before removing them. So I'm going to go microwave this guy. My buns kind of exploded. These came out really awful and I don't know why. I don't know if I didn't mix it enough. So maybe I'll try to make another batch after this and try to mix it better. But this says to let it cool for a minute as it is very hot, and then we're going to take it out of the tray. While that is cooling, I'm going to go ahead and start making the cheese. So now we need the cheese packet, which is the green packet. And the cheese packet, we need to have 3 scoops in tray 4. 3. This looks like the cheese from Easy Mac. So we got 3 of those, and then only a half square of water. So just half of the little thing of water. Ooh, this tray is too tiny. I'm gonna spill it everywhere. Is that enough water? Ah! Are you supposed to stir it in this tiny thing? I can't do it. This is really hard to stir in such a tiny area. It was really, really hard to stir, so I decided to try to use my hands. And that was a really bad idea because now it's all stuck to my hands. And it's just really sticky and not easy to work with. It says to put the cheese on the little piece of paper. So we're going to try to do that. Oh my gosh. Like, really, right now? Really? This is my life right now. Okay, so that was a mess. So don't touch it with your hands, but I got a bigger bowl and I mixed up what was left. So we're going to attempt again to put this on the little sheet to make our cheese. Okay, well, I'm just going to let that sit, and hopefully it'll, like, harden or something. Because this is to cut the cheese into 2 pieces, but that's not happening right now. I'm just going to leave my cheese over there for now and hope that it kind of firms up a little bit. But now we're going to go ahead and make the fries. So that is the blue packet. And it says to do 3 round scoops and 4 square scoops in this tray. Okay. Pretty much turning into mashed potatoes right now. This is such a tiny tray. These are really hard to stir in. Okay, so I mixed up the potato powder with the water and it basically made like mashed potatoes. And then I mushed it down into the fry tray. And now it says need to microwave it for 15 seconds. So I microwaved my fries and I'm going to let those cool. And while those are cooling, we're going to go ahead and make the ketchup. It doesn't really smell like ketchup. It smells like meat again. I don't know why it has like a meat smell to it to me. These trays are insanely small. If there's one complaint I have about this kit is that the trays are kind of too small to stir anything. I mixed it as best I could, but there's still like chunks in it, but I like can't get them out. We're just gonna have chunky ketchup, I think. Okay, so now it says to assemble our burger. So here's our little plate. Try to get the buns out. My buns look awful. I'm so sad. They almost don't even seem done all the way. I wonder if I should microwave them more. Like they're kind of really soft and sticky. I may try to make more buns. My buns look really bad. I made another batch of buns and they came out much better. So just make sure that you mix it very, very well to make sure that all of the batter is mixed together. So let's see. Looks like a little muffin. Try to cut it in half and put our little meat on there. Oops. Okay, well that one has a hole in it. Okay. Okay, so we have 2 little hamburgers, some cheese, and our cheese looks really bad, but we're gonna try it anyway. Huh, not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. So letting it sit was definitely a good idea. Okay, there's that. And now you can add a little bit of ketchup. Okie doke. And then put our... It does look pretty adorable. Look how cute they are. That one's my favorite. Okay, so we have our two little hamburgers. Cut up our fries. I did add a little bit of salt to this when I put it in the microwave. Just because that's what I always do with the other potato ones, because it helps it taste a little bit better. Okay. So there's our little fries. Okay, so the last step now is to make the drink. So we need our soda packet. Oh wow. So there's like giant flakes of soda. So it says you need 1 scoop. I'm gonna do a rather large scoop. It smells very, very soda, like cola, I mean. Okay, and then it says to fill the cup with water. No, it's not fizzing. Is it? Yeah, a little bit. Huh? It is fizzing a little bit. So, there's our little burger fries and drink. I have to say, it looks pretty adorable. I mean, it looks relatively the same as the Japanese version. So, I guess let's go ahead and try it. So, here's a fry. It's a little mushy. It probably could have gone a little bit longer in the microwave. I actually did try to microwave it longer than it said to, but it is still kind of mushy. It kind of just tastes like mashed potatoes. I mean, it tastes like a fry. It's just kind of, I wish they were a little bit more crisp, but you could easily just microwave them a little bit longer. Okay, moment of truth. Let's try one of these little burgers. I have to say that it doesn't taste that bad. The meat definitely has a meat flavor. The cheese definitely has a very strong cheddar flavor. The bun's not bad. The ketchup's actually really nice. It has a nice tomatoey flavor. That overall is not bad at all, actually. I think it tastes pretty similar to the other hamburger kit. Yeah, I'm actually really surprised. It doesn't taste bad at all. I mean, obviously, it's from a powder, so it's not going to taste exactly like a real hamburger, but considering that, you know, this was all from a kit, I think it tastes pretty good. Okay, so now I'm going to try the little soda. Ooh. It's very sweet. And it has a cola flavor, but it's a very, very sweet cola flavor. Like when you go to a restaurant and the soda is like really syrupy, it tastes like that. Like it tastes like pure like Coke syrup. It's not too bad. I probably wouldn't drink the rest of it though. And I could probably just put too much of the stuff in it. Yeah, it tastes a little bit better when you add a little bit more water to it. Overall, I give this kit probably like a 4 out of 5. I mean, there were some minor issues with the tray being kind of small. But overall, I thought it was pretty fun. It is kind of cool that they give you a larger amount and you have to measure out how much you need, because I was able to make more buns and I wouldn't have been able to do that with a regular Japanese version. So I do kind of like that. But yeah, overall, I definitely really like this kit. I don't know that I would want to do a bunch of Yummy Nummies instead of doing the Japanese versions, because I really like the Japanese versions, but this is definitely a great alternative if you don't have access to the Japanese versions. I'd say this is relatively close. So if you're wanting to try some DIY candy kits and you can't get a hold of the Japanese kind, then you could go ahead and get this one. Again, this is from SillySquishies.com. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!